Snowden doc reveals how GCHQ/NSA use the internet to manipulate, deceive and destroy reputations from the and not just terrorists department. A few weeks ago, Glenn Greenwald, while working with NBC News, revealed some details of a GCHQ presentation concerning how the surveillance organization had a dirty tricks group known as JTRIG, the Joint Threat Research Intelligence Group. Now, over at The Intercept, he's revealed the entire presentation and highlighted more details about how JTRIG would seek to infiltrate different groups online and destroy people's reputations, going way beyond just targeting terrorist groups and threats to national security. Among the core self-identified purposes of JTRIG are two tactics: 1. To inject all sorts of false material onto the internet in order to destroy the reputation of its targets, and 2. To use social sciences and other techniques to manipulate online discourse and activism to generate outcomes it considers desirable. To see how extremist these programs are, just consider the tactics they boast of using to achieve those ends: false flag operations, posting material to the internet and falsely attributing it to someone else, fake victims blog posts pretending to be a victim of the individual whose reputation they want to destroy, and posting negative information on various forums. For years, people have said that the purpose of groups like the NSA and GCHQ were merely signals intelligence, which were about understanding and decoding signals, not about taking any sort of offensive standpoint. However, as the Snowden docs have repeatedly revealed, the mandate of these organizations has long been much more offensively based, and they seem to have little problem with using questionable tactics to destroy people's lives. As Greenwald notes, is this really the power you trust a totally secretive government agency with almost no real oversight to use without it being abused? There's a lot more in Greenwald's write-up, which you should read, but just a few of the key slides are worth reading to get a sense of what's going on here. This isn't just about infiltrating terrorist organizations. They seem to be using these kinds of techniques on just about anyone they dislike, which harkens back to the Hoover-era FBI infiltrating and seeking to discredit anti-war groups. It also raises very serious questions about whether these efforts are being used to stifle political expression,